wake up.
And action.
Welcome to JIR. Once again, my friends, I'm so happy to see you guys. How are you? How are you? You. Not normally I ask Ant how he is at the top, but I'm doing this thing where I want to try to make this like a Nick Jr. show. Because that's when we get lit. That's all we are. We just watching Yo Gabba Gabba on YouTube, really, if you want to keep it above. Anyway, I'm Speedy Calhoun.
Not bad.
And Ant, how you been this week, man?
I've been decent. Most of my stuff's moved up.
How that's working?
Pretty good. Now I just gotta put it where it's supposed to be up here. And we'll be and I'll have an apartment.
Hey, Toast. Both of our apartments are looking okay right now.
Right, neighbor.
We're neighbor. If y'all, I told y'all last week that Ant moved on me. We not roommates no more, but he also is my neighbor because he just moved a floor up. Now we just both have 3 rooms to do whatever the fuck. It's great. Anyway. But let's he said great. This nigga love not having to look at me. When he gotta look at me, it's okay, but now that he don't got to, you can't make a happier man. You can't make a happier man, because I'm the annoying one, as you can imagine. When I'm loud and y'all gotta turn your shit down because I'm yelling. Yeah. We're on that shit. But outside of that shit, because he like everything he said is true. Outside of that, what's that sexy ass hoodie you got on right now?
Oh, this is the latest Navy Joints hoodie. You feel me?
The Navy Joints hoodie. Wait. JR merch has how many hoodies? Like 5 of them? That's crazy. That's crazy. Show him that arm though. Show him the barcode.
You see that?
The barcode come every. That's how you know it's us.
When the twin powers activate, nigga,
It almost turned into a bucket of water on y'all ass, but we didn't want to do it. Anyway, bro. This week's been great. This week is. I don't want to say great because that shit going on outside is for the birds.
No, that's for somebody. The birds. I ain't see no birds.
It's like the birds don't want that shit. The birds got out of here weeks late because everybody was inside. So the birds was in like, is it spring for it? So the birds just now left like a week ago.
What's the song? When the swallows go back to Capistrano. Yeah.
Shut up. I'm done. So yeah, hey man. So like, hey. 3rd time's the charm. Let's do this shit.
This is the 4th time.
This is the 1st time.
You right. New news.
Anyway, new news. Hey, where the money resides. Is that not the theme of this week? The theme of this week is where the money resides. Where the money resides. Where the money resides. Or where the money resides. Now, where the money resides is JRmerch.com next weekend. Buy beautiful things like that. This Stony Island hoodie. Shit like that. Just make our lives easier. Make yours life easier. Because if you walk in wearing this, people going to be like, oh my God. Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, though, a lot of money, so much money, has been moved this week.
Man.
We talking trillions upon trillions.
Man.
And we got all them stories for you. Jesus fucking Christ. How we going to start this? Where do we start with all this new news?
Man, let's start.
Because this shit is impeccable. Like, we did not plan this. We was saying where the money resides at the top of the year just because it was the thing to do.
Yeah.
Now, nigga, it's clear. This is where the money resides. 2021 is where America is doing their most, here goes some money. Not giving it out because we still ain't got them stimuluses, Dr. Jill Budden. I'm blaming her because I was like, because I can't blame Joe no more. Like, it got to be Jill. She's like, hold on, man.
Well,
I'll play. No.
Speaking of Joe, let's talk about the biggest bank.
The biggest bank.
Shout out to Georgia because in an upset vote, 50-49, with no Republicans in favor, Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan has been passed.
Yeah. Facts.
Talk about where the money was at.
Facts.
We finna get them tuplets, bro. We finna get them tuplets.
Gee, the fact that the Senate passed this, right, and not one, it lets you know that everybody celebrated, like, oh, we got Trump out of office. It was like, bitch, we are not out no type of, like, we are not in the green at all.
At all.
Like, at all. Really. Not one Republican. Do you understand what that means?
Bro.
If you have a class, you can have a class of 99 people, bro. And it was like, what y'all want to eat today? Chicken or pizza? And the people that chose pizza was like, yo, pizza can have toppings that can satisfy us all. And it was just these people that was like, no, I'm really a chicken people. And if it ain't chicken, I don't want it. I don't care if you could put chicken on pizza. I don't get that. If it's not chicken, I don't want it. That's pretty much what happened. It's just like, I don't see it. Us 49, we good over here. And the 50 was like, well, we're moving. Yeah. That's crazy.
Again, thank you, Georgia.
Thank you, Georgia, because they saved the world, pretty much. As far as it comes to America. Like Stacey is my G. That's my baby. Shout out to her interview on Desus and Mero, because it was wonderful, as usual, because it's like our third one. But yeah, man. Like, yeah, so like, and we'll be seeing we'll be reporting the results of that. The fact that shit got passed, the 1.9 trillion plan, and I don't know, maybe we'll see it in a month or two. I don't know.
I doubt it. Probably like when that $600 hit.
As far as a womp of the week. We get in these womp-woms. There's some of these womp-woms are like, do we got to talk about this? Marilyn Manson was accused by several past partners, including Evan Rachel Wood. I think I got that right. I think I said it right. I don't think 7 women come against you because they ain't had nothing to do. So we done with that. Just give me y'all news. Well, we don't have to talk about Marilyn Manson. He came out, he spoke about it. He said it's lies. So we know what that means. Anyway, next.
Alright.
New news.
Alright. Next up, we got more big money moves. More big money, like...
It's too many big money.
Second biggest bank, though. Second biggest bank.
Which one are you about to say? Cause
I'm about to talk about that GameStop shit.
Okay. Yeah. No. We probably should have started.
Yeah.
It's really important. That's it. It ain't 1.9 trillion, but it is sexy. It is sexy.
Exactly. It's like the second biggest bank, right? Mm-hmm. So what happened was, how this ended up being the second biggest bank is, they executed a short squeeze on GameStop's trading. So the little guy, the people, Wall Street bets, right? So what happened
but wait, the short squeeze was executed by the
squeeze was executed by the little guy. The short was executed by the
short was executed. Right. Okay, gotcha.
Right. So a short is.
I'm still learning too, y'all. He about to break it down. Ant about to break it down for us.
So when you short a stock, you borrow a stock. You sell that stock at cost in hopes to buy it back at a lower price, thus gaining a profit.
Therefore,
and returning that stock back to
so if you buy, so let's say you buy this stock, or you got this stock at while it's at 5, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy that and I'm gonna sell this at a later date in hopes that it'll go down. Right. So you don't have to pay the 5, you might pay a 3 or a 2.
Right. Thus profiting.
Thus profiting and making millions of dollars depending on how many you bought.
Right. So, and then the squeeze happened when Wall Street Bets got a hold of this. They saw like, okay, they're about to short this GameStop stock. So the squeeze happens when you initiate buying on the stock that they're trying to short. So buying raises the price.
Exactly.
Thus
so now instead of the 5,
right now
it's a fucking it went from what? It went from 6 to 400 and something.
Yeah, like it was one of the highest traded stocks, and it was like Fortune 500.
Like
and we know GameStop value isn't Fortune 500 at dying business, so that's why this is like not so good. But it's good for the people who, you know what I'm saying?
Who profited for that day, or
for those couple of days.
Before our next womp.
Right, before our next womp, right?
But, yes. No, because that's the thing, though. Like people were able to, the little guy being able to put the squeeze on those hedge funds and then have this money and then go back to social media where they got it from and tell them, like, hey, this is what we doing.
Real shit.
It was a very Robinhood act.
And Robinhood.
In the same breath, Robinhood, the app, the one that was the app that literally gave people the power to do it, literally said, nah, we're going to stop letting people trade.
Right.
We're gonna eliminate trades because we're going to stop letting people sell it. If you can't sell it, you can't make profit. You could buy in it and your money could go up, but if you can't sell it, then you just got to watch your money go up and go back down, pretty much.
No. So what happened is Robinhood, they limited buying of it. You can only sell it.
Oh, you can only sell it.
Right, because buying it raises the value.
Oh, exactly. So they eliminated raising the value.
Right, exactly.
Because like the value got raised so high, and it was a volatile stock now. Because of how quick it went up.
Right.
And then they had to stop that shit. Which they didn't have to stop that shit, but they did.
Which, yeah, I believe that's illegal, limiting trading in that manner.
Yeah, we talked about this, and yeah, you said that's illegal. And I was like, I don't know if it's illegal. Granted, you know more about it than me, so I can't tell you that.
I believe it is an SEC violation to limit trading in that manner. Don't quote me on this. Next episode we'll
we'll have the answers there.
Yeah, but so Robinhood turned into the villain.
Yeah, thanks.
That platinum,
I
like the platinum a lot, man.
It pisses me off because I'm like that. Jesus Christ, it's so good. Anyway, but yeah, no, I think that at the end of the day, yeah, the Robinhood CEO came out and he tried to do all this jargon and explain why he did it. But at the end of the day, he kept saying, like, I'm happy to see the little guys win. That's what I'm in it for. It's like, well, if he was in it for that.
Right, you wouldn't have limited trading.
Yeah, but I think that how his company is run, it probably wasn't for the little guy in the first place. If his company was able to stop it.
All these little startups and
you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying.
Trading things it's definitely. Exactly. It's like you're definitely being manipulated. As opposed to being like a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
You literally thought that, yeah, man, like Robinhood letting me get over on. No, Robinhood is probably in cooperation.
Exactly.
With. So there's that. Outside of that, though, more big money. Where the money reside. Where the money reside. Black history. It's Black History Month. I'm sprinkling Black Histories everywhere. So Black history. This ain't a Black History because we're talking about a white egghead. But Jeff Bezos decided he's going to step down as the CEO of Amazon. Whew. Andy Jassy will take over in quarter three. In quarter three, they said. Anthony Jassy is the CEO of Amazon Warehouse Services.
Andy Jassy?
Andy Jassy. Yeah. Andy Jassy. But he runs Amazon Warehouse Services. So AWS is what he's CEO of. Excuse all these letters. But yeah, so in quarter three, he'll step up, which gives Jeff Bezos 2 more quarters to keep fucking up. Because Amazon fucked up today, and that can't even be, and that's going to go in our next episode, because we got too much Amazon news in here.
Speaking of which, womp
womp.
Amazon has to pay $61.7 million to delivery drivers after withholding tips from their delivery drivers.
Womp.
Look at that, $1 trillion company withholding tips.
The most profitable company in the world, technically, right now. And literally, this is 2 years ago. What's her name? Found this out. What was it? LA. the Los Angeles Street Journal, one of these very well-renowned news things did a story on Amazon and their less than savory practices. Found out that they were holding these tips from the Amazon Flex workers. The Amazon Flex workers are the people that deliver your Amazon Prime, and I mean, not even the Prime. Like, if your Prime don't come in the truck, then it's coming through an Amazon Flex worker. Amazon Flex workers do Amazon Fresh. They do Amazon Now, which is that 2-hour service. You know what I'm saying? So they do all that. And fucking to hold their wages that were promised to them, Amazon is saying instead of paying them their tips that they promised them, they had to withhold their tips in order to pay them what they promised them, to make their wages, which was, you know, just paying them what you told them you was going to pay them.
And, I mean, at the time, Amazon was, like, still making hella bank, like.
Amazon was still one of the top companies. And,
right.
and like 2 years ago, Amazon was not hurting. It's the point. Amazon was not hurting 2 years ago. And that's when it was like, well, we got to hold this. But meanwhile, this is when Jeff Bezos is being named the richest man on earth.
Right, exactly. And it's like, that's how you get rich, though. It's like you use other people's money. Like,
you get rich by being cheap your whole life, making big moves and still being cheap.
That's like some DLC shit, bro. That's like some that's like some video game shit, bro.
Download it.
Right. That's like, all right, we gonna cut this part of the game out for you. We gonna cut this part of the game out for you, only to sell it back to you later.
That's what it is. But here's the thing. That's only true if you bought the game and the version of the game you bought entailed you the DLC anyway. And this nigga still sold you the DLC when that was yours anyway. Exactly. You already bought it. You bought the deluxe version of the game. Exactly. That's it. That's crazy.
Motherfuckers was giving you money and they was like, nah.
Oh man, fuck that, man. This is pissing me off talking about it. New news. Lil Uzi, dumbass, got a 24. First of all, I didn't know that Lil Uzi had 24 disposable dollars of income. But whatever. Lil Uzi got a $24 million fucking mind stone put on his fucking forehead. Hey, gee, I can't get it out of my head because somebody put the meme up of Lil Uzi there and Thanos reaching for the shit, and I was like, this is a wrap.
Yeah,
but yeah, Lil Uzi got a $24 million pink diamond inserted into the middle of his eyebrows on his forehead. I love Lil Uzi, and I love the fact that nigga is making that type of money that he could do that. He bought an outfit for it and everything. Like, his whole social media run that day was in pink clothes with this pink diamond in his fucking face. Cool. I love Lil Uzi, and I think he should be able to live that black boy joy. That's not even black boy joy.
He said Lil B inspired him.
But that's the thing. Lil B didn't do that shit for real.
No. He didn't get the diamond, that little diamond.
Nah, that Lil B did. By the time I never made it past level 3, but I'm still base level 3, and I know for a fact Lil B didn't have that little dumbass diamond in the fucking middle.
You really not fucking with the diamond, huh?
No, you know why I don't fuck with the diamond? Right. Here's why. If the butt of that bitch wasn't sticking out, if you look at Lil Uzi from the side, all this is flesh with his head. Right. The bottom of the diamond right here is out. That means if he take off a chain backwards one day, it's a wrap. His brain coming out with that motherfucker, and I don't like him putting himself in danger like that. I do think that it's important for black representation in body mod shit. Like it's a flex that you can't accommodate. Like, and don't get me wrong, he goes down in history like nobody ever put 24 million in their face. That nigga made one purchase. It's right here. Lil Yachty was like, yo, Uzi, we should do a TikTok where we like crisscross when we wear our clothes backwards. How he gonna take them off? Without taking his face off.
Carefully.
without taking his face off. And
The
funny thing is, he would have been better if he had the point of it coming out was up here. Like what?
I mean,
what? Literally, he got to cut every shirt off of him. That's stupid.
Nah, I mean,
yes, he do. Yes, he do.
Just carefully.
You would be able to afford paying me to help you take the shirt off, but you can't no more. And guess what? That diamond, bro. What was that? 2 days ago, he put that shit in his face. 2 days ago, he put that shit in his face. It was $24 million. I guarantee you that bitch is 21.7 right now, bro. That bitch depreciated as soon as he put it on his face. That's my point. That shit don't make any type of sense. See, what if he wrote it in his will? Like, bury me with this motherfucker. You think they're gonna do it?
Why not?
No, they're not gonna bury him.
They gonna put him in the ground with it. They might not put no dirt on that to let everybody go.
If you telling me that you think, because here's the thing, Uzi's.
In other news, big money
New news. Where the money reside.
Big money moves. So the U.S. invests $232 million in at-home COVID tests.
Ooh.
There's a phone-based application out of South America, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
South Africa.
Yeah,
I think it's South Africa or South America.
It's what, like 95% accuracy or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it said.
For an at-home test, I think that's okay. I guess, especially the way they're making like people go to work.
Yeah. Right. Right, so many American institutions making you go to work.
Right.
So,
this is crazy.
So even if it's not 95% for real, if that's what they advertising, what we say was like that, it's like the soap that says 99.9%.
Yeah.
And you don't ever trust it, because if you get shit on your hand, you still feel like there's shit on your hand. But you feel better when you use Johnson & Johnson's hand soap.
I mean, I think it's good if somebody...
They did not sponsor us. Do not sue.
You know, in the beginning, you know how everybody was like so worried about it, like, you know, just to have a quick, you know, feel good thing. Like, okay, my throat is sore for something else. I don't have COVID.
Yeah,
and shit like that.
I mean, but like, I think most American medicine is behind that. Like, it was a lot of things that were American medicine that have just become staples now. Shit like hand sanitizer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit like cough drops and shit, you know?
Yeah, it scares me that people weren't washing their hands before this.
It scares me people still aren't washing their hands, though.
No, people definitely still.
Bro, I was just on the phone and like the girl, one of the women that I'm just having a conversation with her, and she telling me like, yeah, I fear every day for my life because I live with a white man. And I'm like, and you should, because then the way she was like, I was telling him like, you know, if you beat off, like, do you? I was starting that conversation with him, and then I retracted it. I was like, here's the thing, you didn't even have to retract it, because guarantee you, it's dick residue all over that house. and I'm not like, look, I know I know several like OCD cleanly like white men. I know some Howie Mandel ass like germaphobe white dudes. Yeah. But on the whole, most of them are touch they dick and get back to what they was doing type people. I'm just saying. From what I've seen, I'm like, nigga, going to the bathroom in Wicker Park will tell you everything you need to know. Go to the bathroom in Wicker Park. You be the only nigga washing your hands in that fucking bathroom.
Go to the bathroom in a
and then you'll be sitting there, he playing the game. You like, damn, I was just playing that fucking game. You walk right back in the bathroom and wash your hands again, watching them niggas operate after you leave the bathroom. I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
So yeah, these at-home COVID tests are definitely much needed.
You feel me? Check that nigga in the door. Come on, Brad. Step to the side for me. Come on, Velvet. You can come in. Brad, step to the side. I need to pull out this app. Hey, Dad, stop. This don't work if you talk. He recording, Dad. Damn. Look, see, I'm starting already. I'm They were like, now we heard Dan. He be chuckling in the back. Dan, somebody. It's probably the cameraman. We're gonna be like, Dan don't even work with us. Like he works like He works around us, but he don't work for us. Anyway. Yeah.
Alright, where's we at?
News. Well, we had some womps to go through. But we did have some news to go through too.
I think we got a couple more news and a couple more womps.
We do. As far as news though, I did want to talk about. I did want to give big ups. Shout out. Hashtag blessed but sad without you, especially for Madam Cicely Tyson.
True indeed.
That shit hurt me to my core as an actor. That's my girl. Cicely Tyson died at age 96. Still no details of that yet. Dustin Diamond died. Screech from fucking Saved by the Bell fame. He died age 44, stage 4 cancer. And I know he just found out about the cancer. He wasn't dealing with it for long before he passed. So yeah, shout out. Oh, not shout out. That's oh my God, I already sound so insensitive. Talking about some shout out, hashtag blessed. Like I sound like an idiot, bro. I don't like that. Like, especially for Cicely Tyson, like that's the diamond. Like yeah, like I'm you know.
Shout out to Screech.
Right, but Cicely Tyson though, for real though, like for real. No, Cicely Tyson and G, like for real. Like so yeah, that's what happened this week in deaths, I guess.
In local news, Chicago made Emmett Till's house a landmark.
They did. Landmark. They did.
So shout out to Emmett Till.
Shout out to. Oh my God, we getting canceled. We getting canceled next week.
No,
but shout out to Emmett Till, the dead ass though. Yeah, shout out that because long overdue.
They did that.
And shout out to them.
Black History Month started last week.
Yeah, that's something we should have talked about.
Well, we
did. We did. Hey, if y'all don't know, this is our fourth. This is our fourth shoot for this episode. Yeah, we doing it for y'all. And they ain't even know y'all yet. But when it is, y'all gonna be like, damn, this is a great episode.
We be getting like 40 views. It's something.
We be doing it. We do good. We do good enough for us. Like we like, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, we do like 400 more videos we can monetize.
Facts. And it's funny. That's when I gotta take the beer can off the goddamn table. Until then, game on, motherfucker. All right, so
we got one more womp on.
We do have one more. Oh my God! Yeah, you want to take this one? I know you're disappointed. You highly disappointed.
I am very disappointed because a couple weeks ago we kind of lauded Stadia for being able to play.
It was one of the only platforms where Cyberpunk 2077 ran okay.
Yeah.
And it was because it streamed it.
Right, exactly.
It was brilliant. It flipped the whole gaming world on its head. The fact that Stadia could do that.
Right, but then months later. Or weeks later, Google is shutting down their first-party game studios.
So Stadia Game Studios is kaput, as they say.
So for now, Stadia is still around, but this is not a good look. This is very foreboding.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So foreboding, I understand exactly. I understand being disappointed in them, and I am like Ray and Sister wagging my finger at their ass. But as a business decision, I understand. So what they're saying is that according to their business model, it makes more sense to funnel the money into making sure that third-party games run on Google Stadia as opposed to making their own first-party games.
So that doesn't really make sense to me because they lauded this technology, right? So
facts.
With all the filters and shit you can put on games, and like just pretty much what you can do with pretty much a supercomputer running your game, right?
Yeah, facts.
Why shut down the studio You know,
I
put some raw shit out.
I mean, this is facts, and here's the thing. So to be clear, they did say that they're gonna put the games that they have already damn near through development. They're coming out. So we're looking at like between 1 and 3 games, probably. I'm calling it 1 and 3 games, probably 2 games, from Google Stadia Studios. But outside of that, anything that they had in early development is done. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any previews or anything of some shit that was coming up that was promising. So for me, it's kind of because what I think Stadia is for, I think that's fine. I feel like it works for that.
Yeah, but like I would also like to see some very innovative stuff from Google.
Because who the fuck else could make it better than Google? New news, #blessed. Joe Budden signed a podcast with Patreon this week. And he also, in the same deal, becomes the head of creator equity. So,
Head of creator equity.
Think about how mind-blowing that is, right? Joe Budden felt neglected by his last 2 places of institution for his Joe Budden podcast. And don't get me wrong, the Joe Budden podcast is one of the best podcasts out here. We gotta call it. Gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? It's the black equivalent of the Joe Rogan experience or some shit, right? So I don't know. I think it is because when Joe gets somebody on his show, they definitely go through the motions. They have everybody there. They have every voice of opinion kind of there, and if not, then they talk about the shit that is being said about them on social. I think it's a very good production. Put it that way. I won't say that. I'll take the Joe Rogan out of it.
I mess with the show, yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't say it's like the Joe Rogan.
Yeah, right, because that is a different beast.
Yeah.
But
different thing.
anyway, because we got something like that coming. Anyway, but I think that Joe Budden becoming the head of creator equity at a place, like landing there after how he felt about how he was treated everywhere else.
What is creator equity? What is head of creator equity?
So here's the thing, right? So here's the moment, right, about it. Patreon was created by 2 bandmates who felt that they felt that they weren't getting the due diligence the same way Joe Budden felt his, and that's literally what the one of the CEOs said on record about it. He was like, Joe Budden has been facing the same adversity we felt when we were coming into the internet age. And we were like, how do we survive this? And I feel like Joe Budden is going through that. When it was like, sure, yeah, he is. Like Joe Budden, the internet age is when Joe Budden blew up. Pump It Up was before the internet age. Joe Budden did not have like literally if it was not for You Got Served and Pump It Up being the last dance song in that shit, bro. I don't know if Joe Budden would have bridged the gap to make it to Love and Hip Hop. But he did in the internet age. Made him who he is. So you can say that.
He made some decent music, some move music.
Joe Budden got that. And then, what's up?
Yeah, that's it for the news.
But the watch rotation, right?
Yeah, what's going on in the watch rotation?
So, we got a couple documentaries this week that were really good. Also, Black History. So, we got some rewatches that y'all need to go through. So as far as, matter of fact, let's start with the Black History rewatches. Right now, I implore you, because also the full Coming to America 2 trailer just came out.
Yeah.
And it looks to be a doozy.
I'm surprised like so many people. I was so happy to see like so many people from the original
showed up.
Even though like most of the characters are Eddie
Murphy.
Yeah, Arsenio.
So as long as him and Arsenio showed up, right. What were you missing? What were you missing really? But Leslie, like the new talent, I'm happy. Yeah. But no, every woman that was in Coming to America damn near is here. Like the person that played his wife, Fancy is in there.
Word.
Fancy comes back. Fucking Shorty that hopped on the leg and barked like a dog and shit. Like everybody's there. Everybody just got afford. James Earl Jones is there. James Amos. James Amos is there. Like everybody's there. Everybody's there. You feel me? Queen to be is there, nigga. Like he walked in and was like,
Queen to be forever.
You feel me? So I wait, is Queen to be there? Did we see him?
Yeah, but I remember.
No, we ain't seen him on the trailer. No, let me not say that because people go like, actually he died, you asshole.
Whoa, let's not do that.
No. I'm just saying, I don't want to be the person on the wrong side of history. I don't know that, and I'm gonna admit it. I did not see him. So that's real. I might have seen them, but I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, no, we watched. They just did. D-Nice just did a DJ set for Amazon Prime for the release of Coming to America on Prime. Like, they was like, yeah, please rewatch because at the top of March is when it comes out. It comes out March 3rd. I want to say March 3rd is when it comes out.
It's like a month away.
Yeah, it was exactly a month away when we saw it, which was like yesterday. So yeah, so get into it. Also, rewatch Black as Fuck on Netflix. It's an amazing rewatch. It's great. Watching Kenya Barris act made me realize that damn, he act like Drake do. Mm-hmm. Like it's the same, but he don't act as good as Drake, which makes it more funny. So yeah, rewatch that. But also in the watch rotation, we got The Little Things on HBO Max. Denzel movie. Denzel alert. We should do a Denzel alert.
Denzel, Rami Malek, and
Jared Leto. History. Denzel alert. But Denzel movie out. But yeah. Good performances from Jared Leto and of course Rami Malek, who fan favorite for the past past 3 years. He's been smoking shit. Yeah, he hasn't had a bad showing. Yeah. Folks did. Come on, man. He did the Bohemian Rhapsody movie and just smoked it. Not a problem. Anyway. His Freddie Mercury is impeccable.
And then the hacker show he's on.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Robot?
Yeah, Mr. Robot. Is it Mr. Robot? Yeah, it's Mr. Robot. And,
which I haven't seen, but I asked Ann about it. Like, you saw Mr. Robot?
I watched like the first season and a half, and yeah, I fuck with it.
See, and that's the thing about The Little Things, the movie. I really like Rami Malek's performance.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like Jared Leto, it was a tight cast. It was like for me, it was just like he could do this all day.
We just need another real white dude.
Not even another weird white dude, but I was reading this thing and I didn't even want to read the article. A thing popped up like Denzel was not fucking with Jared Leto's weird demeanor on set, and I was like, I don't even need to read this. I know. He said that nigga dead chicken, and Denzel walked up to him and was like, "Stop that! You will not send me that dead chicken. Do it again. If my wife caught it, then my wife would have caught that. You would have been toast, buddy. Like he would have smoked his ass. Anyway." But yeah, that's it for the watch rotation now. Like, literally, rewatch Black media. It's really important. Like, I know you're going to get thrown in your face and you're going to be looking at the shit that Netflix put in front of you like, oh, here's Black History, motherfucker, what's this? And you're going to be like, motherfucker, I'm not finna watch Martin and Me again. Even though I just put his dudes on Martin and Me. It's a really good movie. It's really good.
My friend Martin.
My friend Martin. Oh, my bad. Look at me. Getting corrected. That's what happens when you put people on. Anyway, but no, rewatch y'all Black media for real though. For real.
100%.
Anyway.
What's it? Last joints.
Oh. Yeah, my last joint of the day is just that I just want to send support to the CTU, the Chicago Teachers Union, and all our Chicago teachers, man. It's damn near war zone-ish right now. So,
You know, as it is every year though. You know what I'm saying? Every year, damn near, we've been going through this shit for like the last, like what? At least like 6, 5. Like just teachers on strike, like, yo, this shit ain't right. And CPS gonna get it right. But shout out to, you know, the CPS, I guess. They're fucking up. Anyway, like that bird. I'm Street Calhoun. You don't have to treat me like a child every time. Not every time.